Well, we made it into summertime here at Westchester, Pennsylvania, Zone 6B, 7A. I'm here with my Veronica Royal Spires. I think this is the nicest Veronica Speedwell of them all because it has a really nice, dense growth, even from the base of the plant upwards. There's no strange gaps like a lot of different Veronicas produce in the garden. But as you can see, the flowers are losing their color. They're starting to turn brown. So this is a great time to do a little bit of deadheading. And I'm going to show you a couple of different methods that you might choose to employ when you're cleaning your Veronica this summer. We're going to do one method where we simply just cut the flowers back, and then we're going to do another method on some of the other plants where we cut the entire plant back, and then we'll monitor how they respond and how they grow back. And that might be able to help you determine what's the best method for you in your garden setting. So in this left section, we're just going to take our nice shears and we're just going to grab it like a ponytail and just chop off the top, leaving the foliage as intact as possible. And then here on this section, we're going to actually cut the entire plants down. And we're going to see which ones end up looking better. Now, of course, the other section, you have some foliage left and it looks nice in the garden right now. Whereas this obviously leaves some blank gaps in the garden beds. And the reason you may choose to cut them down all the way, certain plants, like a Shasta daisy for instance, if you just remove those old flowers, the foliage ends up looking really kind of bad. So we're going to test out how these Veronica respond. So here you can see the plants that we just removed the flowers. We're going to leave a little bit of a buffer zone with plants that we aren't removing any flowers at all to see how those evolve as well. And then here's the little section that we removed the entire plants from the garden. It's been 10 days since we trimmed our plants. Let's take a look to see how things are progressing. Now on these plants that we just removed the flowers, you can see they're already starting to produce new flower spikes right there, and the foliage looks really pretty good. Now here in the middle section that we didn't remove anything from, these also don't look bad, and the flowers are actually starting to produce some new little spikes at the very top of them, which is super interesting. I've never seen that before because I always deadhead my flowers, so that's a really unique feature about these plants that I was not expecting. And then over here, plants that we cut back all the way, a mere 10 days later, they are starting to produce new, nice growth just like that. Well, I think with today's update, we can clearly see who the winner is. The Veronica that we simply chopped off the heads and let the foliage remain looks fantastic. The plants that we didn't deadhead at all don't look horrible, don't look great. And the plants that we chopped back all the way are coming back nicely, but much slower. The foliage does look really nice and lush, but at this point, I would definitely go for the ones that are already reflowering. But with this, now you have a couple different options on what you can do with your Veronica Speedwells, how to deadhead them to the best way that you find fitting for your garden needs. Anyways, thanks for joining me here on Plant Vibrations. I'll catch you next time. Ciao.